Hello and welcome. It's a jam-packed show today as we talk to superstars in the PVL and the UAAP. I'm Dip Bianco.
Let's begin with the Grand Slam winners, the 10-time PVL champions, the Creamline Cool Smashers. I'm Neil Flores, and this is Starting Lineup.
Jesus, may Dwight Ramos ka pa!
Angel? Oh, Angels. He's getting it back. Cesar Medina feeling it.
Look at this back skate you once again. Pablo delivered. What a drive inside.
They just finished painting the town pink, fresh from their championship in the PVL Reinforced and Invitational Conference Championships. Joining us from that Grand Slam, of course, and vacation as well. Let's welcome Coach Sherwin Meneses and Erica Staunton to the show. Coach Sherwin, Erica, welcome to Starting Lineup. Woo! Grabe.
I'm wearing pink.
I know. First of all, congratulations on the back-to-back championship. But masabi ko lang, Neil didn't tell me. I didn't get the memo to wear pink. But I will have to ask a champion shirt na lang from Coach Sherwin next time. Coach, unahin na kita, of course, coming to the Reinforced Conference. This is the conference na alam mong wala yung mga iba mong key players. Siguro, possibly first conference na marami silang wala. Ano yung naging mindset mo papasok ng Reinforced? Meron ka bang specific na player na kinausap na, okay, this conference, ikaw yung kailangan mag-lead for Creamline?
Number one, yung team naman, always na same yung ginagawa namin. So, bench player ka o star player. So, nag-stick lang kami sa sistemang ganon. So, everybody naman is ready lagi maglaro. So, nag-deliver naman yung mga bench player namin.
Pero Coach, ano yung naramdaman mo? Kasi when you take a look at the players na nawala, Tots Carlos, Gemma Galanza, Eliza Valdez, these have been the top scorers of Creamline for the past few years. So what went through your head? Parang kinabahan ka ba, Coach? Or nag-alala ka ba na iba yung igagalaw nyo this conference? Or were you still confident na alam mo magpo-perform yung ibang players mo?
Siyempre, number one, yung 1 week preparation namin nawala sila. So, yun yung pinakamahirap na sitwasyon. Pero after a week, na-realize namin na talagang kami-kami lang yung nandoon. So, talagang kailangan namin mag-focus sa ginagawa namin. Pero, siyempre, Eliza, Tots, and Gemma yung wala. Talagang medyo may kaba ng konti. Pero after a week, nawala naman lahat.
Of course, without those key players, enter Erica Staunton to the picture. Erica, you told us she's only 23 years old, by the way, so accomplished already. This is your first international stint, Erica, after you graduated from college. How did this come about? Can you tell us the story of how you got here to the Philippines and with Creamline?
Yeah, so obviously I had decided that I wanted to play professional volleyball. And so I first started talking to a team in Finland, and once I kind of committed to playing for them, my coach in Finland kind of put me in touch with Creamline, and my agent had pitched to me, you know, the idea of how would you feel about playing in the Philippines before you go to Finland, just for extra experience and let me play volleyball for you know, a couple months straight rather than being at home and trying to find a way to get my hand on a ball. So with that, yeah, once the opportunity was presented to me, I was really excited. I think a big reason why I wanted to play overseas was to see the world, experience different cultures, meet people, and just keep playing volleyball. So once I considered all of that, it was hard to say no.
It's your first international stint. Did you have any idea of how crazy volleyball is here in the Philippines prior to flying out?
I was warned a little bit, and I
By
could
who?
see our manager, Sir Alan, kind of gave me a little bit of a rundown, especially just with how big Creamline was. So I kind of knew ahead of time, but I think once getting here, and then especially like as the days and the weeks went on, I think I started to really figure it out for sure.
Erica, this is the perfect place to kick off your professional
Yes,
career.
yes.
We're happy that you chose the Philippines. I want to ask you, how was the first training like with Creamline?
Hot. It was hot. I think the girls still joke about my face was like beet red. I was definitely still adjusting to the heat and humidity of the Philippines. So it was hot, but it was good. I had a great time. Everybody was so welcoming, and I actually was able to watch a practice before I practiced for the first time with the team. And when I watched that practice, like everybody was smiling, everybody was laughing. So being able to watch that practice before I actually stepped into the gym or onto the court with them, it just definitely relieved a lot of nerves for me. So I just knew that I was coming into a good program.
I'm sure that's an understatement, being that you came from Chicago, right? You're used to the climate, but I mean, it's hot here in the Philippines. But Coach Sherwin, ito, simulan natin yung usapan for the Reinforced Conference. You started off the campaign, 5-setter against PLDT. Lost the opener. Ano yung mga nakita mo nung first game na yun na, okay, ano yung mga early adjustments na nakita mo na pwedeng gawin moving forward?
Siyempre yung adjustment na ginawa namin talaga kung sino yung magle-leader sa team. Also, nandiyan naman si MG, pero siyempre yung 3 leaders namin is wala talaga. So, yung number 1 na hinanap namin. So, nag-tune up games kami para malaman namin kung sino talaga yung magiging leader sa team. So, MG lagi nandyan. So, lahat naman sila nag-step up dun sa pagkatalo namin sa PLD, naging lesson sa amin.
But Coach, after that loss, nagdire-diretso na din yung Creamline. And Erica, I just want to mention that it's been a while since we last saw this type of format in the PVL. It was a knockout semifinals playoffs type of tournament in the Reinforced Conference. What was it like battling against the defending champions in the Reinforced Conference, in the Petrogas Angels, and you also went up against a really tough HD Spiker. So what was that like for you?
I think, honestly, it was exciting. It was a lot of pressure, but I think that just the build-up of the entire conference, I think we knew that we were prepared and just kind of willing to take on the challenge. But yeah, we knew that we definitely had a tough road to the finals with Petro and Signal. Both those teams are incredible. They brought in incredible imports as well. So we knew it was going to be like two very tough games, but we kind of, I think, just focused on the simple things and had confidence in ourselves going into each of the matches. So.
Erica, you mentioned that you were warned with how the environment is, the crowd is in the PVL, but being inside the court, I'm sure that's a totally different experience. I guess, how was that like for you? Did you have anyone to lean on, like a teammate in particular that you relied on to help you out with how to adjust and how to handle it?
I think honestly all of them in a way, just my team as a whole, I think because they are competitors, and so I think once we step onto the court, the main focus is what's going on the court. And so I think that helped me, just making sure that I'm connecting with my teammates, I'm staying external and appreciating what's going on with the crowd and when a good play is made and just hearing the cheers, and but not focusing too much on it, and just making sure that I was staying focused on the task at hand. And I think just kind of making sure that I focused on my job and what was right in front of me helped me kind of drown out a little bit of the stress and anxiety of all the eyes watching.
Creamline has the biggest fan base, so I'm sure you felt the support
Yes,
in our
very
venues.
much.
Coach, fast forward tayo sa championship game. You were up against Akari, and before entering the finals, they were undefeated. So kayo talaga yung unang nakatalo sa kanila, and it was at the most important junction of the tournament. So heading into the championship, knowing na wala pang talo yung Akari after multiple 5-set thrillers, what did you tell the team? Kasi championship number 9 yung nakataya nung finals, and it was only a 1-game affair.
Yes, ang Creamline naman palaging ready yan eh. So, lagi ko lang sinasabi sa kanila talagang ibigay yung 110% nila. Yung competitive lagi nila sa trading, ilabas na nila ngayon. So, wag magkampante, and talagang bantayan nila si Oli. Kasi talagang malakas siyang mag-atake. So, number 1 is teamwork naman talaga. So, yung score ng team namin that finals is okay naman. So, siguro yun yung key ng success namin sa reinforcement. Yung teamwork talaga nila.
And when you finally got that win, Erica, your first gold medal in the PVL, your first international stint, how is that feeling for you, being able to win with your teammates in the Philippines?
It was so exciting, honestly. But again, I just had the best time with my teammates, and so I think, especially winning quarterfinals, I was just excited to still be here, have a couple more games with them, and kind of I think the same mindset for the championship game was just we were so happy we won, but we knew that it was going to be a really quick turnaround for the Invitational.
Well, again, it was a great run for Creamline. 9th championship in the Reinforced Conference. Coach, dyan muna kayo because we'll talk about your 10th championship after the break. We'll talk about the Grand Slam clinching invitational conference for the Cool Smashers. Stay tuned. You're watching Starting Lineup.